2020 is a year I'm sure we won't ever forget. It was a year of many firsts. For most of us, it was a year we experienced our first pandemic. It was the first time we realized the value of toilet paper. It was the first time many of us wore a mask all the time. It was the first time we rationed hand sanitizer. It was also the first time a lot of students and faculty around the world were faced with pivoting from in-class learning to a 100% virtual environment, all in a dire attempt to keep us safe and protect our lives. Yes, 2020 was a year of firsts, riddled with trying moments, but it also taught us how resilient we are and that the human spirit cannot be quenched. Thomas Fuller once said that it's always darkest before the dawn, and 2021 ushers in a renewed sense of hope that we need to step into this world that is full of uncertainty. Today, I want to offer you 3 key pieces of advice that will hopefully serve you well on your journey. 1. Never lose sight of your dream. To paraphrase motivational speaker Brian Tracy, all successful people are big dreamers because they imagine what their future could be and then they work every day toward their distant vision, goal, or purpose. Just think, that smartphone you likely have in your hand right now, which helped us remain connected to friends, family, and loved ones, which you'll probably use to post memories of your graduation on the gram later on, came from a dreamer like you. That person dared to imagine what seemed to be impossible and made it possible. The world can do with a few more dreamers, but don't just dream, act. Take the necessary action to follow through on those dreams to make them a reality. However big or small, every action you take towards that goal is one step closer to your version of the smartphone. We have all faced difficult periods in our lives. Rest assured, there will be many to follow. But the only way to know what's on the other side of that door is to never lose sight of your dreams. Open that door. Relentlessly pursue your dreams and persevere no matter what. 2. Surround yourself with a strong support system. The benefits are immeasurable. Developing better coping skills and a better sense of self, reduction in depression, and anxiety are just a few of the many ways that our friends, family, and loved ones help us through life. The people who pick us up when we are down, who steer us on the right path when we go astray, who celebrate our successes with us when we achieve our goals are vital to being happy. I am immensely grateful for the small support system I had before moving to Canada. Little did I know how much I'd need to lean on them. I would be remiss in neglecting to pay tribute to the faculty and staff at the NSCC. We wouldn't be graduating today if it weren't for their dedication to our well-being. Let us remember to thank them for their guidance and encouragement and the knowledge they have imparted on us. They have played a vital role in our development and have carried us to this monumental moment in our lives. Support won't end once we graduate. We will continue to rely on others after stepping in the world. We'll need friends we can laugh with, friends with whom we can share those special moments or accomplishments, and even those bad moments of which I hope there are few. Choose wisely the people you surround yourself with because the energy they bring to your life on a daily basis is what will propel you to stay the course and never lose sight of your dream. And lastly, number 3, have fun and have lots of it. Take the time to truly reflect on your values and enjoy the things that give meaning to your life. Too many times we tell ourselves, if only I get X or do Y or have a certain amount of money, then I'll be able to fully enjoy life, have a relaxing vacation, buy that sweet ride, or that amazing home. But this I know to be true. Tomorrow is not promised. And if there's one thing we can all attest to this past year is that we don't know what the future will hold. So let every action you take from this day forward be deliberate, always keeping in mind your goals, however big or small. But have fun along the way. Take the time to enjoy the things that matter to you, regardless of how simple or weird they may seem to others. Be it time with family or friends, those quiet moments alone, or if you're like me, binge watching all the Netflix shows I barely got to watch while at school. Your life will be fuller, happier, your mental well-being will be healthier, and if we all did this, we'll have a bright, productive future ahead of us for generations to come. So as you take your first steps into the world as an NSCC graduate, remember, never lose sight of your dreams. Pursue them relentlessly. Surround yourself with people who will motivate you to be your best self, and most importantly, have fun. You deserve it. Congratulations, class of 2021.